welcome back to We're Having Fun. I am Mark. Hello.
Hello, I'm Krista.
It's cold weekend here.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to stay warm. What's going on in the rest of the world besides them also being cold? What's up?
I don't know.
Anything new? Anything good? Is there? I can't think. We started watching Percy Jackson.
We did.
Yeah. So far, it's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. They've changed a few things from the book, but I think
Yeah.
it works pretty well, the way they've done it so far.
They definitely had to streamline it, because it's like 6 episodes, right?
I don't know how many episodes it is, honestly.
I think it's 6.
But if it's 6, then yeah, they really had to...
They had to churn and burn.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going, so... But, you know, I think they're doing just fine.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it so far.
Yeah.
So, and my enjoyment is all that matters, as we all know.
It's important. But yeah, I guess that's about it.
I mean, I don't want to get into more our flag means death stuff, but I mean, I guess I can. I'm feeling a little more positive this week or this weekend because apparently they are shopping it around to other networks
That's
or
good.
other streaming services. So
Good.
maybe it'll get picked up. I'm hoping. I've got my fingers crossed.
Yeah, hope
But,
so.
Yeah, so
That'll be good.
if not, I'm going to be very sad again. But it's okay.
Stop giving me hope.
I mean, at least I know that they're trying, and
Yeah.
that's better than nothing. So.
That is, yeah. They did all they could do.
Yep. So, yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right. Well, then I guess we can talk about our movie.
Yeah.
It's still January, do whatever we want month.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Yeah, we don't have a theme. It's
no
just
theme.
kind of, whatever. We're just going to do stuff.
Do it. So this week we watched the Super Mario Brothers movie.
Yes, which is another big blockbuster from last year that we missed.
Yep. Was it by choice? Kind of. I remember seeing it. I kind of wanted to see it.
Yeah.
Because I'm a big Nintendo fan. I
Yeah.
like Nintendo. Always pretty much had Nintendo. Growing up, had the NES, had the SNES, didn't have a GameCube.
Nintendo
Had a 64
64,
though. Yeah, I loved that 64 so
I still
much.
have my 64.
Yeah, me too. It's so great.
Yeah. You have a Switch now.
I have a Switch.
Although it stays here.
Yeah. I have had a Wii for a bit, and also shared a Wii U with a roommate.
Okay,
I mean,
so you've
it
had a lot.
was definitely his, but I would play it occasionally.
Did you have a Game Boy?
I never had a Game Boy. I had a
3DS?
I actually
A
had a
DS?
DS. Yeah,
Okay.
now that I think about it, but like I never had like the blocky one, the original one. My brother had a color.
Okay.
And we took it to Europe. I remember that. But yeah, other than that, I just had the DS. I liked the DS. It was good. Had some good games on there.
Well, I will say you had a lot more Nintendo experience than I have.
Yeah.
Because I had the original Nintendo. I did not have an SNES.
Yeah.
But I would go kind of babysit, although it wasn't really babysitting, but I was the person in charge
Yeah.
with my mom's friends' sons, and so they had an SNES.
Okay.
And so I would play with them on that. So we would play like Power Rangers and stuff on there. And then they got a Nintendo 64. I didn't have a Nintendo 64 until I started college, and I got one from a pawn shop because I was like, I need something.
Yeah.
So I bought one for college. So like my freshman year of college, it was all just like playing Nintendo 64 and listening to Coldplay. That's what I remember
What a
most
life.
about.
What a
Well,
life.
I was gonna say that's what I remember most about my first year in college. But no, that's not true because that's also when September 11th happened. So that was kind of a big thing that happened then.
Kind of worked its way in there.
Yeah. So but I played that a lot, and that's basically the last Nintendo product thing that I've had. Cause didn't have a Wii, didn't have a Wii U, never had a DS or any of those.
Yeah.
But yeah, not a lot. I've only had 2.
Yeah.
But I mean, I babysit your Switch. It just sits here. It literally just sits here until occasionally we'll go, let's play Mario Party.
Yeah. Mario Party, Mario Kart.
Or let's play Mario Kart. Or hey, maybe you should check up on your Animal Crossing island because
they're
probably dying.
I see them once like every year. They're all sad.
Yeah, it was like Clay misses you. Oh,
yeah.
man.
But yeah, me and my brother used to play NES and SNES all the time. It was great. We loved it until our mom would make us go outside, pretty much. And then the 64, when I got like GoldenEye and Mario Kart, and like my cousins would come over at Thanksgiving and Christmas and we'd all play.
Yeah.
And then my friends would play. We'd play GoldenEye and stuff. It's a lot of good Nintendo memories.
I never had very many games though.
Yeah.
I mean, I had
a lot of games.
I had for the original NES. I had the 3 Mario games, of course. Yeah. I had Kirby or Kirby Dream Land or whatever it is, and which I played that one a lot. Yeah. I don't know why. I liked Kirby. It was cute. I had a Barbie video game.
Okay.
Barbie Nintendo game. But I the ones that I played the most were like Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune because I'm a dork. Oh,
those are always fun though.
They were fun.
I loved playing those.
The only thing is, like, it was the same categories over and over again. So by the time you'd played it a few times, you knew every answer.
Yeah.
But whatever. But I never played any Legend of Zelda games. I've never played a Legend of Zelda game.
I didn't play Legend of Zelda until like high school, and I played Link to the Past on some computers we had at school, and then that got me into it. Then I played Ocarina of Time when I had a 64.
Yeah.
I like that. And then I think I played another one at some point, but yeah. I played Wind Waker. Not Wind Waker. What's the Switch one? First one. Not Tears of the Kingdom.
It's that's the one before that. One.
Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the Wild, that's
yeah, played that. So yeah, I've never been the biggest Zelda fan. I like them. They're good. But I don't know. I've just never played them. I played a lot of Mario, so I think the only Marios I haven't played are Sunshine. I mean, besides all the like spin-off games. And Galaxy 2. I don't think I played that. And the new one, Wonder.
Okay. I haven't played very many Mario games.
They're always fun. And Mario 3 I played that so much. It was ridiculous. And the Super Mario World I played a lot too.
Yeah. Mario 3, I know that was the one that everybody liked.
Yeah.
And that was the one that like what was it? What was it called? There was a movie that had
The Wizard.
The Wizard.
Yeah.
Yeah, and at the very end,
glove.
That's what they were playing they were like, oh, this is the new game. And it was like Super Mario Brothers 3.
Got to see it. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. But I always liked Super Mario Brothers 2.
Yeah, it's the weird one.
It's really weird. Oh, which like the first one, I got really good at it. Yeah. And I could beat it pretty easily. The second one, it was a little harder to beat.
Yeah.
That third one, I don't know if I ever beat it. Because it was just too much. It was too much for me.
Yeah, I played it so much, I beat it eventually, but yeah.
But the second one, it was so annoying because there was one like warp that you wanted to get to, but you could only get to it if you used a certain character, because you had to have Luigi, because for some reason he could jump higher than everybody else. Yeah. And he did like the crazy legs as he jumped to. This game was so fun. I love playing as Peach though, because I could just float around everywhere.
Yeah.
But I never played as Toad, because Toad was like really fast, like picking things up.
Was that what his deal was?
That was pretty much all he had going for him. Yeah. Like, not that big.
Nobody wants Toad.
No, but I would get so mad at myself because I'd be like, shoot, I forgot to choose Luigi, because you could choose like right before each section, and I forgot to choose him so many times, and I was trying to get to that one spot, and I just couldn't get to it. I was like, now I have to go through this whole thing, and it's just not gonna be as fun. I could have just warped straight in. Yeah.
So yeah, it's been around a long time. A lot of games.
Yeah.
So, but then, man, the Chris Pratt voice really put me off.
Yeah, because when they first announced that it was going to be Chris Pratt, it was like, really?
Yeah.
Can he not be in everything?
Yeah. And it just sounded just like it was just Chris Pratt. And I was like, okay.
Yeah. And then, they started showing the previews for it.
Yeah.
It was like, great, Chris Pratt. But then the other stuff, it was like, okay, but Jack Black is in it.
Yeah.
And that sounds like it'd be
I
okay.
like Charlie Day.
Yeah.
So,
I was like, well, maybe I'll give it a shot. And then it started showing, and then of course it was like, and Seth Rogen. And I was like,
it's Donkey Kong.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
And then they started showing, I would see like clips or whatever from it. And it showed them like doing like Mario Kart kind of stuff. I was like, okay, maybe I want to watch this.
Yeah.
Because it did seem kind of a little nostalgic,
Yeah, but we didn't see it until now.
Nope.
So I guess without spoilers, what do you think? Is it worth the watch?
It's fine.
I think I enjoyed it.
I would probably, if you like Nintendo, if you like playing Mario games, I think that, you should probably watch
There's
it.
a lot of little Easter eggs and fun, yeah.
Because it was like, oh my gosh, is that this?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a cute little joke, kind of.
Yeah. Everything's pretty bare bones. Like, it's not, there's not much depth to the story or anything.
No.
They're kind of working in a lot of stuff and not a lot of backstory or anything to really, they're just like, hey, this is happening.
I mean, it has more backstory than the video games.
Well, yeah.
So there's that.
Yeah. I mean, but
there's not like a lot to go on.
Yeah. In movie terms, it's not. But.
Would I rather watch this or the 1993 live action?
1993.
I would not.
that thing was ridiculous.
Oh my gosh. I love John Leguizamo.
Oh, yeah.
Don't get me wrong.
Yeah. Bob Hoskins,
fun exactly. Guy. It's got...
What's his name? It's Bowser.
I know,
Koopa,
I can't think of his name.
Hopper. Dennis Hopper.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the rest. But yeah, it was...
But those Koopas
it was
in there?
weird.
Or the Goombas. I think it's the Goombas.
Yeah, they like turn Toad into a Goomba, but his head's just weird.
It's like, why? Okay, I'm going to tell you. I'm pretty sure that I had a coloring book. That was from that movie.
From that movie? Ooh.
And I was like, I don't know if I like this.
That's like the worst one. Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, it's better for sure. But
yeah, I would rather watch this.
Unless you want something just stupid and campy. Then yeah. All right. So yeah, I had more fun than I thought I would. And the voice didn't bug me as much as I thought it would. Got used to it pretty quickly. But I don't know that I need to watch it again.
No.
I don't know that I'm like, oh, I hope they do a sequel or something.
No.
Yeah.
Probably not.
So
I'm good watching. I've seen it.
Yeah.
I'm good now.
Yeah. There were some good jokes occasionally. And yeah. All right. Well, what happened?
All right. So if you haven't seen it, spoilers are coming now.
Yes. So. Get ready.
So we start off, we have Bowser. He's rolling up to the Penguin Castle.
Yeah. Played by Jack Black, as we said. I thought he did a great job.
Oh, yeah. I loved him in this.
Yeah. Jack Black's just great.
It's so funny because I've always been like, I don't like Jack Black. I don't really like Jack Black. And then he was in The Holiday and I was like, oh no, I like Jack Black. Yep.
He's good.
It turned me into a Jack Black fan. Help.
He's fun.
So yeah, so he's Bowser. Great job. The penguins.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about the penguins. Are they just for this movie or are they from...
I mean, I've seen penguins in games. Like there's very famous in Super Mario 64 where you can grab a baby penguin and throw it off a cliff. it's like very meme heavy.
Okay.
So I mean, they're in like the frozen stages and stuff, you know.
I mean, I feel like they're not like as big of a...
I don't know that they've really had any big plot points or
that's
not.
That's what I was asking. Other than being shoved off a cliff.
Yeah, killing their children, you know.
Okay, I was just wondering.
Yeah.
So yeah, he rolls up to the penguin castle. They come out.
They attack.
They're throwing snowballs.
Yeah, it's intense.
Doing absolutely nothing.
It's pretty funny.
They're just throwing him straight at Bowser, and he's just like, this is not doing anything.
Do you yield?
He's like, no. So he melts their ice castle.
Yeah, and they were storing up one of the power stars. So he's got it.
They call it a superstar.
Superstar, yeah.
So yeah, there's a yellow block in there. The little question mark block. What are they called?
Yeah. What is it? I don't know.
Maybe they're called like power blocks or something like that.
Maybe.
Anyway, obviously I know so much about Nintendo. But yeah, it's got the star in it.
Yeah.
So there we go. He's got a star. Uh-oh. Things are going to be bad.
Yep.
So then we go to the real world. There's a commercial on TV that we're watching. It is...
For the Mario Brothers plumbing.
Yes.
They're doing their, like, Italian accents there.
Yeah. Which was funny.
It was very funny.
Because they're watching the commercial and then they start talking in their normal voices. And it's like, oh, it's all just for the commercial.
They wear their, like, super capes from Super Mario World. I don't know if they have it in 3, but yeah. So that's another, just a lot of little Easter eggs like that. And the song they play sounds like from it's kind of the rap version of their cartoon show they had. Did you ever watch that with Captain Lou Albano?
I think I watched some of the show. Yeah,
I didn't watch a ton of it.
Yeah,
but for some reason, Captain Lou being in there is so weird. He's a wrestler.
Okay, because I'm like, I don't know who you're talking
/
about.
manager. He was in Girls Just Want to Have Fun by Cyndi Lauper. Played the dad.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, so he was Mario, and he would sing the song. It was interesting.
Okay.
Anyway.
Yeah, I do remember, I did watch that, and they had a Legend of Zelda TV show too, cartoon. I only watched it though when I was watching The Boys. Yeah. So, because it was like, I don't watch this. It's like, where's my Little Pony? No, I don't remember watching My Little Pony. I probably
did. Shortcake,
but,
please.
Exactly. I probably did watch that. It's like, where are my Care Bears? Excuse me. No, I was a little too old for Care Bears at that point. Yeah, so they're watching the commercial. Oh, at one point they're helping a woman with her plumbing and everything, and then they get her to read something off of like a card or whatever.
Yeah, they fix my drain without draining my wallet or something.
Yeah, and the way she looks after, she's just like, huh?
Yeah, I left it like, she's like, really? That's your line?
Okay.
It's great.
Yeah. So, they're sitting there watching it, and they're like, wow, that was really good. You know?
Yeah.
It's like, do you think we should have not done the accents? It's like, and then a guy starts talking behind him, and he's like, it's a good, or whatever. And that was, I'm assuming that was Charles Martinet, the original voice of Mario.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what he was playing. Jumpman, I guess, because he was playing the video game Jumpman, which is what Mario was originally. Yeah, so yeah, they had that one featured pretty prominently. But yeah, that was funny.
And then, of course, there's this other guy named Spike, who is a real jerk to him. Yeah. And is kind of trying to bring him down and everything. Like, your commercial sucks. You suck.
Wants to fight him.
Yep.
Yeah.
He has like a tow truck.
I think he's like a construction guy.
Yeah. Okay, I don't know what it was.
I don't know. He doesn't really do much.
No, he's just kind of there to be a little bit of an antagonist, I guess.
Yeah, just a bully.
Yep. And then they get a phone call. They have their first job.
Yeah. Mario Brothers is open for business.
Exactly. So they're very excited about it. They head out, and they have to do like a platformer game, basically.
Yeah, because the van won't start, so they gotta run there.
And there's a construction site, so they have to like run through the construction site.
Yep.
Luigi is not quite as good as Mario is, so Mario has to help him out by like...
He's parkouring.
But he has to like open the door for him because he goes over the gate, and he opens the door for Luigi. They go in. He has to like put a board down so he can jump across or walk across a little thing, and they get all the way to the end, and it was really cute because it was like, okay, I see what you're doing here.
Yeah, it was pretty creative.
And then they get to their job. The new job. It's this really big... Yeah,
big mansion, nice house.
And it's like, that they're gonna call them Mario Brothers for this? Okay. So they get in there, they just have a drip that they need taken care of.
And they own a dog.
Yes.
That the mom loves.
Yes, the dog's name is Francis.
Gives him a little bone to chew on.
The dog drops the bone at some point.
Yeah. Luigi steps on it
and breaks it.
Yeah.
And this dog gives him the evil eye.
He is mad.
He's like, I do not like you.
Do not fall asleep.
Don't take your eyes off me because I will attack.
Yeah.
So, they get in there into the bathroom. They fix the leak. Everything's good. They're like, perfect. First job done. We did it. They start to walk out. The dog is there.
Yeah.
Francis, the dog, is standing outside.
Shuts the door.
Locks them into the bathroom, basically.
Yeah.
Attacks them.
Pandemonium.
Francis has no chill whatsoever.
He is the worst.
And, of course, they're, like, knocking into everything.
Yeah, busting pipes and such.
They finally get him into the shower and close the shower door, so he's stuck in there, and he's just, like, glaring at him through the glass. He's like, I'm going to get you. And then,
pipes start bursting, water starts spraying out.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
And they're trying to stop it.
Yeah, it starts filling up the shower.
Yep. Francis is like slowly floating up. He's like, I'm about to get out of here. I'm about to come after you. And they finally fix that.
Yeah.
They get the water drained.
Yeah.
Francis, of course, is at the top of the shower. Yeah. Jumps over and goes after them, but they're standing in front of the window. The dog goes out the window. And we're like, oh my gosh, this dog is dead.
Just killed the dog.
But no, they grab him they catch him with a plunger.
Yeah.
And they pull him back up. And then at this point, the owners have heard all of this commotion. They come in. They're like, we found the problem. And they're like, basically pull the dog out of the toilet. Yeah. But they fixed everything.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It's going to require a lot more work, though. There's so much like wall damage and tile damage.
Exactly.
It's ridiculous.
But they go home because it's the end of the day now.
Yeah.
They live with their whole family, I guess.
Yeah. Big Italian family.
Mm-hmm. They're having spaghetti.
Yep.
It has mushrooms all in it.
Yeah.
Mario does not like mushrooms. I'm like, Mario, I get you. I also don't like mushrooms.
Luigi can't get any food. Nobody gives Luigi food except Mario puts some mushrooms on his plate.
I think his mom gives him a bowl of something.
Eventually. He doesn't get to eat it, though.
Because their mom seems to be, like, the only one that is supportive of them, basically.
Yeah.
Because their dad is, like, not.
They're all laughing about the commercial, making fun of them.
And apparently Mario had some other job before this. Doesn't go into what it was, I don't think.
Yeah, it's kind of like they didn't really go into the backstory much.
I'm like, okay.
It's like you got Luigi to quit his job and join you too, but so like, what was he doing?
Yeah, you're bringing your brother down too and all this stuff.
And it's like, okay, I don't really know what they were doing.
It's like, but what were they doing before? I need to know this information before I can decide whether it was a bad idea or not.
Yeah.
What if he was just like
it?
Yeah. It's like, what if he was working in a job that he hated? What if he was like stuck working at Target or something? Yeah.
We love Target.
We love Target. We go to Target like all the time.
Target, if you want to sponsor us, we're up for it.
Like literally the snacks that we have came from Target. So no, nothing against Target, I promise. It was just the first thing that popped in my head. Yeah. Probably because we go there a lot.
But yeah, his dad says some mean stuff. Mm-hmm. Doesn't really support him. Thinks his idea is dumb.
Yeah, so Mario just like walks off. He goes to his room.
Yeah.
And he's playing video games.
Yeah, I think he's playing Kid Icarus.
Okay.
So, yeah, it was interesting. I like that all his posters are like 8-bit game posters, pretty much. They're like real world things, but in 8-bit. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And Luigi consoles him.
Yes.
Hey, Mario.
It's okay.
I'm glad we weren't in charge of this movie.
You're not bringing me down. I'm so sorry. Dan, my one Italian friend, if you are listening to this, because I know you have listened to episodes.
Yeah. We're so sorry.
I'm so sorry.
Oh,
I'm so sorry.
We love Italians.
We do. Hey, I've been to Italy. I love Italy. Your parents have been to Italy. Your mom definitely loved Italy.
I refuse to go to Italy.
I love that your parents went to Italy because that means that I got tiramisu.
That's true. Yep.
For Christmas, a whole tiramisu all to myself. Although I did share.
I did have some. Yes,
it was very good. But now now your mother has messed up because I am going to want a tiramisu every Christmas. You have expectations now. I will expect this every Christmas. Oh, it was so good. Anyway. Yeah.
But they start watching TV or something, and
there's the news.
So the news. Yeah, there's a water break. Downtown Brooklyn.
Yep. We gotta save Brooklyn.
Yeah, can't get it under control. No. Yep.
Oh, no, now I'm gonna do that one.
We're busting out all the favorites.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So they head out to save Brooklyn. To get rid of the leak there or whatever.
Yeah.
And they're looking in the wrong place.
Yeah.
So they go through the sewers. Mm-hmm. They find this valve that is like a pressure valve that is
you gotta release that valve.
Yep. So they
feels like there should have been a safer platform over to the valve than what there was.
Than just a pipe? Yeah, you would think so.
They try to scoot across a pipe. It doesn't go well.
Yeah, and I was also kind of wondering, why are they scooting like under it? Because it seems like it'd be hard to get to it if you're under it instead of going like scooting over.
Yeah.
The way I'm doing this is just so weird. Scooting over it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. They get over there, but Mario can't reach the pipe very well.
Yeah.
He finally gets to it.
Turns a little and it shoots off, breaks off. Pipe busts.
Yeah, they fall.
Yeah. They break through a wall.
Yes. They literally break through a wall.
Yeah. And they're fine.
Yeah, and there's this like underground area that hasn't been used in years. It looks like there are like spider webs and stuff all over the place. It goes down like stories.
Yeah.
They go down to level 1, 2.
Yeah, all the levels had little level 1, 2, all that. That was good.
But they're looking around. Luigi sees a big green pipe. And it's like, oh, that looks interesting.
Yep.
And then Mario turns around and looks, and Luigi is gone.
Yep.
There's like a wrench left in the pipe. So he goes after it. He grabs the wrench flies through. And then he goes through the pipe also. So, they've gone through a warp pipe.
We never see that wrench, though. What happened to that wrench? I thought for sure it was going to fly through and like hit Luigi or something once it got to the other side. But
yeah, that's true. We never do see it.
Yeah.
But we do see them going through the like warp channels or whatever.
Yeah.
And
would have been great if it like saved the day at the end. Just flown back through and like hit Bowser in the face.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
takes him
wrench.
down. It's like, oh, that's where that went. Yeah. So they meet up. They're flying through the pipes and everything. And Mario's like, we're together. We can do anything when we're together.
We'll be okay if we're together.
Exactly.
Nothing
and
can
then
stop us.
They immediately get separated.
Yep. Of course, Luigi goes to the Badlands.
The Darklands.
Poor Luigi.
Yeah.
Luigi was always my favorite.
I love Luigi. Luigi's
love
also
Luigi.
my favorite.
Yeah. I was never a Mario guy. Always Luigi.
And honestly, probably the thing that got me started being a Luigi fangirl is Super Mario Brothers 2 because of the crazy legs.
Yeah.
The crazy legs got me, man. I was just like, I love the crazy legs.
Yep,
I love the like real
there.
fast moving legs.
Yep.
So, yep, I've always liked Luigi more too.
Yeah.
Is that why you're always Waluigi when we play?
Yeah, because I'm evil.
Because you're evil Luigi?
Yeah. I just like, I think Waluigi's ridiculous.
He's fun.
But, yeah, Luigi's like my other go-to.
Okay. I just think he's cute.
He's silly.
Yeah, he's a little silly. He's a little silly guy. So yeah, they get separated. Of course, like we said, Luigi heads off into this dark area. It's like, oh no, this isn't good.
Yep.
There's like lightning and everything, and he goes through a warp pipe there.
Yep.
And then Mario continues on. He ends up in the Mushroom Kingdom. And he's like, really? It hasn't been
This
mushrooms?
is the worst place.
I hate this. And I'm like, I get you. I would also hate that. Of course, immediately he meets Toad.
Yeah. Keegan-Michael Key playing it.
This sounds nothing like him. And it also sounds nothing like Toad.
Yeah, which is probably a good thing.
I'm
Toad's
so
voice
glad.
Is awful.
I'm so glad it sounds nothing like Toad, because Toad's voice is one of the worst things.
Yeah, it's terrible.
I would try it right now, but I can't even
Please
think.
don't.
I don't want to put you through that.
Thank you.
You've already had to listen to Snow White singing.
It
I don't want to make you,
can only take so much.
have to deal with more of something like that.
But yeah, he tells him that Luigi went to the
Darklands,
fiery Darklands place, and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna take you to the princess."
Yeah, he's like, "We're gonna go to the princess. The princess will be able to help." Mm-hmm. And so they head off together. Dangerous
platforming to get there. A lot of moving platforms. Mm-hmm. If you jump at the wrong time, you're gonna die.
Yeah, but before they do all that dangerous stuff, it does show Luigi actually in the Darklands.
Yeah,
and he's being chased immediately, pretty much by, was it Dry Bones? Is that what it's called? So yeah, but he hits one of them. It falls down or
falls apart. I was like, Luigi, get out of there! He's gonna reassemble himself.
Because he's like, oh, I did it! Oh, I'm so good at this! And then of course it reassembles. Yeah, and then more of them come up out of the ground. A lot of them. It's like, yeah. So he runs off to this. It looks like a castle.
It's like a fortress castle. Yeah.
He gets in there. He's like, oh, thank God, I'm safe from everything. And then the lights come on, or like lightning flashes or whatever, and he's surrounded by shy guys basically. So no, he's not. Yeah. He's not in a good place.
I liked the detail of like when he got in there around the door that he barricaded. Like they were like, it looked like people were trying to defend it and had died. You know, there. So there's a history there. So that's a cool little detail.
One thing that got me during all of this part where he's in the Darklands is I was terrified that he was about to just fall into lava at any second.
Yeah,
he was
right.
getting so
he got
close.
Yeah.
Like, Luigi, get out of there.
Yeah.
You got to get away from there.
He is like near lava so much in this movie.
Yeah. Yeah. Because like later he's like right there.
Yeah. It's scary.
So he's not having a good time. But Toad, of course, is taking Mario to the castle. They go through all those platforms that like move. Like that. It's like you'd be sliding off those.
Yeah.
That seems very dangerous.
Yeah.
There's some warp pipes that he has to go through that he gets lost.
Yeah. And Toad doesn't care to like show him the way.
No, Toad like jumps out of one pipe, goes directly into another one before Mario can even get there. So he doesn't see where he went. Yeah. It's like, Toad, you're being the worst at like guiding someone. So yeah, but they finally get to the castle. Oh, actually, as they're going through the castle or trying to get to the castle, they go through like the village or whatever. And I love there was a little shop, and they're talking about something there, and they're like, you have to blow on it to get it to work.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my gosh, you did have to blow on it.
That was the trick, even though they said not to.
Yeah, because it would put
I'll stop doing it when it stops working.
Exactly.
So
It didn't always work. And mine.
It took a few times sometimes.
Mine, I used it so much that it wouldn't even like stay down.
Oh,
it would
yeah.
always. And so I had
a couple of those.
I had a specific toy that was like, it was a McDonald's toy, I think, that was like a bunny. I don't know what it was, what it came from, but it was like a beach bunny kind of thing.
Yeah.
So, like wearing a bikini and everything. And you could, there was like, its feet were positioned just right so that you could stick it in there and it would hold it down. So I had to use that every time that I wanted to play a game. So, yeah. Plus I had to blow on the cartridge. Yeah. So it was like, it was a lot of work just to get a game to work on mine.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought that was really cute. It made me laugh. So they get to the castle. There are these little guards that are out there, and he's like, "I've got to see the princess." And they pull our princess is in another castle.
Yeah,
and that was fun also.
Yeah,
it's like, okay, yeah, I see where this is going.
Toad distracts him with some cooking.
Yeah, what is that?
I think there's a game where Toad cooks or something. Yeah,
that's
I don't
cute.
remember.
So he's like, "Yeah, I'll scramble you up something real quick." He's like, "Go on," while
Mario sneaks in.
So he goes in, and of course there are guards everywhere, and they're chasing him.
Meanwhile, in the Great Hall,
yes,
Princess and her advisors, are discussing Bowser coming.
Yeah, because they know that Bowser has the superstar.
Yeah.
And he's going to be coming to the Mushroom Kingdom, and he's going to destroy everything, basically.
Yep.
And so they're like, what are we going to do about it? Princess Peach, of course, is like, I'm going to go to the Jungle Kingdom. I'm going to get the Kong army to join us, to ally with us, and we're going to take him down.
No, we'll come right back.
Yep. So she's like, okay, I'm going to head out in the morning. So she walks out, and
that's when Mario
shows up.
Yeah. He's happy to see the princess.
He's like, princess!
Lunges at her.
It's like slow-mo, and then she takes him down.
Yeah, she just throws him down.
Yep. But they start talking.
Yeah.
And he
tells her about Luigi.
Yeah, and he's like, I need to get my brother back. I'm going to come with you.
Yep.
And
she's like, I got to make sure you're ready.
Exactly. So she takes him to like this obstacle course kind of thing.
A little training ground.
Yep. So it's got all kinds of stuff there.
Yeah, some mechanical piranha plants and those stupid little platforms that would light
Fall
up and then drop. I hated those things.
And then the little fire things that go around.
Oh, those are the worst.
Because if you didn't time it just right, you were
in trouble.
In so much trouble.
Ugh.
And so he has to go through the course before he can join her. He's like, she's like, you got to make it through. Because I got to know that you're going to be able to handle yourself out there. So he starts trying. There's this long montage. This felt much longer than it needed to be.
She does it the first time to show him. And then he's like, I don't know how I'm going to do that. And she's like, you need to power up. So here's a mushroom. And he's like, oh man, come on.
Really? Mushrooms?
I don't want to
Had to be mushrooms.
So she just stuffs it in his face.
Yep. So he eats it. And of course, he gets bigger.
Yeah.
He's powered up now. And
it takes him a very long time. Many attempts. Yeah,
so he starts going through it the first time. Of course, he immediately gets hurt, so he loses his power. He has to eat another mushroom. Yeah. It's like, oh, come on.
He's eating a ton of mushrooms.
Yep. Poor guy. But he goes through, and eventually he almost gets to the end.
Yeah.
And she's like, you know what? That's good enough.
Yeah. He's like almost there, and then a piranha plant
eats him. Yeah.
Just out of nowhere. I felt like a cheap piranha plant.
Yeah, right. Where did that thing come from?
I don't remember that one going after Peach. So.
No, I don't either.
Yeah.
But she's like, you know what?
You got close.
You got real close.
Yeah. Nobody does it the first time.
Exactly.
Except her.
He's like, how many times did it take you? And she's like, it took a while. He's like, you got it the first time, didn't you? And she's like, yeah.
But I grew up here.
I'm from here. So, you know, it's different.
Yeah.
So then we go to Bowser, and he's talking about his plans.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily to take over.
Yeah, he doesn't want to, like, destroy the Mushroom Kingdom.
He wants to marry the princess.
Yeah. He's in love
with the Princess Peach, and he wants to marry her. And
fair enough.
Right?
She's hot in this.
Right? She's always been hot. What are we talking about? And so he's talking about he's talking about her eyes and her crown that never comes off.
Tiara that
and
never falls off,
and her heart-shaped bangs. And we're like, huh?
Does she have heart-shaped bangs?
And then the next time it shows, it's like, she does have heart-shaped bangs.
I've never noticed that, ever.
Seen that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That was funny.
And so, like, every time I would see her after that, I'd just be, like, focusing on those bangs, like, that's interesting.
How can I do that?
Anyway, so yeah, he wants to marry the princess, and they're his guys are all like thinking he's going to take over, you know, and he's like, I'm going to marry the princess, and they're like, what?
You're gonna what?
We're gonna have a wedding, and then of course someone's like, what if she says no?
Yeah.
And he gets knocked over, or he gets turned into dry bones. Basically, he gets hit.
Him up.
Yep. And so it's like, then we'll take over the the kingdom, and they're all like, yay!
Yeah. They're for that.
So yeah, Luigi he's taken by the Shy Guys away from the castle fortress thing that he was at, and as he's looking at it, he's looking down at they have like a little balloon kind of thing. As he's looking down at it, he remembers when he was a little baby.
Oh, I love baby Luigi.
So cute. And he had his little he was in like a little sandbox, and he had his little sand castle or block castle or whatever it was, and this bully comes up and knocks it over. And then baby Mario shows up too.
Yeah.
So
defends him.
Yeah. Because they're better together.
Yeah. Mario always stuck up for Luigi.
Exactly. So that was really cute. So then we also have another little break with Bowser where we get
the Peaches song.
Yes, we get Peaches.
I've heard so much about this song.
Yeah.
It apparently charted too at some point.
I don't know. There's not much to it.
There's really not.
It's very
I guess I've never heard like the full version.
I was expecting so much more.
I was too. I thought it was gonna be like a whole song break.
Exactly. I'm like, I'm waiting for this. I'm ready. And then it's like, oh, that's it.
Even spoilers at the end of the credits, like, or not at the end of the credits, but during the credits, he starts playing it, and I'm like, oh, they're gonna play the whole song now. No. It's very short. Yeah. So I don't know, man. But I mean, it was great.
It was fun. It's Jack Black singing, so I'm not going to complain about it.
But I was just expecting something different.
Yeah, I was expecting a little bit more. I was expecting it to be longer. Which, I mean, there may be a longer version of it.
Have you seen I don't know, there's like a short video clip of him on Kelly Clarkson's TV show?
I don't think so.
She has like a talk show, and she had the cast on. Okay. So everybody else normal. And then she goes to ask Jack Black, did you really want to play Bowser? And then it cuts to him, and he's like wearing.
Oh, I have seen that. He's wearing the hat and everything. Yeah,
it's like, yeah.
I have seen that. Yeah, oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. So Mario and Peach are heading off to go to the Jungle Kingdom. They say goodbye to all of the Toads.
Yeah, and they informed Bowser that a human had come in.
Oh yes,
and he's like, does it seem like the princess likes him?
Oh yeah, the princesses find him attractive.
I love Bowser's jealousy.
Oh my gosh,
that was great.
So funny.
Yeah.
So
they go off.
They head off. I love the way they're like, who's that guy? Talking about Mario. I was like, he's nobody.
Yeah.
Come on, Mario, let's go. Oh, man. So they head off. They find, they go through all these different lands.
The desert land, and what else was there?
There's one place that they stop, and it's just a bunch of the fire
flowers, yeah.
And that's where they're going to stay for the night. So she uses one of the flowers to get the power from it and fix them on fire and everything. And they're looking out. I do love that it changes her outfit when she changes her power. And they're looking up at the stars and everything, and they're talking. And apparently we find out that Peach is not from the Mushroom Kingdom originally. Where did she come from? She just showed up.
She showed up when she was a baby.
Yep.
Do we find out anything? No. That's another don't really get it. We get hints of story.
No. I mean, I'm assuming she's just from the real world.
Yeah. You would think, but
yeah, she showed up as a baby, and the Toads took her in. I really am annoyed that they call them the Toads because you have Toad.
Yeah,
I thought they were like the Toadstools. But I don't know. I guess not. So
I think they were always Toads.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's just weird that one of them is called Toad.
Yeah.
He's Toad the Toad?
I mean, I don't know.
And then you have Toadette.
Yes,
Toadette the Toad.
Yep.
Toadette was not in this, and I was very disappointed. I can tell you right now.
Or if she was, I didn't see her. There were a lot of different colors of Toads up there.
Also, there were a lot of characters that were in here, because you don't have Wario or Waluigi. You don't have...
that's sequel stuff right there.
Oh, of course. You don't have Daisy.
Of course.
You don't have that other one whose name I can't remember who was the blue.
Rosalina.
Yes, that one. I was like, I know it's got a lean in it.
You get an associate of hers. We'll talk about that later.
Okay. So yeah, you don't get.
I think.
Okay. So yeah, we don't get some of the characters, but we get a lot of characters.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's there. She showed up. They took her in. The Toads took her in, and then once she
made her princess.
Yeah, once she got older, they made her princess and put her in charge of the kingdom. And it's like, okay. So technically, she wasn't a princess in the beginning.
Yeah.
So Luigi goes to see Bowser.
Yeah.
Or they send him in to see Bowser. They're like, we captured this human.
Yeah. He's like, what do you know
about the other
guy?
human? Yeah, the one that's in the Mushroom Kingdom. He's like, I don't know anything.
The guy who looks exactly like me but has an M on his head, so an L. Yeah. I don't know anything about him.
Yep, exactly.
So he starts ripping out mustache hairs.
Yep.
Oof.
Ouch. And then he starts like he just grabs like half of the mustache, like he's gonna pull it out and everything, and finally he's like, I do know him, he's my brother and all this stuff.
It's like,
I'm pretty sure
find him a trap.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what that was, yeah.
Like, I don't know.
I don't know. Oh man. So they put him in a cage, and he's in the cage. They're all
hanging down.
There's lava underneath him, big lava pit underneath them.
Penguins are there.
The penguins are there, so you can see
Goombas
them.
are there. And then what I think is from Super Mario Galaxy, Lumalee, is that what it's called?
Something like that.
A little blue star. Yeah. One of those blue stars.
It is the cutest thing.
So funny.
But it is
so like depressed.
What is wrong with the star?
Death is for our ultimate ending. It's just like a downer.
I long for the sweet release of death. And all the penguins are like, please shut up. You're just making this so much worse.
You're killing the mood here.
Yeah, it's cute.
Yeah.
He's very cute. So Mario and the princess finally make it to the Jungle Kingdom.
Yep.
And the guy at the guard at the door or whatever lets him in, takes him on his cart.
Yep.
And they head off to
see the king.
To see the king.
Yeah.
Somebody gets knocked off the road, I think, didn't
he passes by like a banana stand.
He eats a banana.
Grabs one, throws the banana behind him.
Somebody hits it, of course, slides off the road.
And explodes. It's like, jeez.
Oh my gosh.
Casual murder here in the Kongville.
So they get up to the castle or whatever. It's not really a castle, but close, whatever. And Cranky Kong is the one in charge.
Yeah.
Fred Armisen.
Honestly, I was a little disappointed about Cranky Kong.
Not cranky enough.
Not cranky enough. That's true. And I was hoping it would be kind of a more fun thing. I don't know. I think it would have worked better if like Donkey Kong ruled it and then Cranky Kong was just kind of annoyed with everything. I don't know. But I don't know. It didn't really work for me.
Yeah.
And when I saw it was going to be Fred Armisen, I was like, oh, I love Fred Armisen.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know.
I didn't know it was Fred Armisen.
Yeah.
Because who did I say I thought? Oh, I said I thought it was Larry David. Because it sounded like Larry David.
Yeah, it sounded like him.
So I was like, is that Larry David? I'm like, who's playing Cranky Kong? You're like, Fred Armisen. I'm like, really? But he's the one in charge. He's like, I'm not going to give you my army.
Yeah, why would we do that?
Exactly. I'll give you my army if that guy right there, Mario, fights my son and beats him.
In the ring.
Yep. And so he's like, okay, I'll do it. And
sure.
Peach is like, what are you doing, you idiot? Don't do that. But he's like, no, I'm going to go for it. So there's this big arena. It's like in the sky.
Yeah.
And that's where he's going to fight.
Yep.
Donkey Kong, of course.
Donkey Kong's there.
So Donkey Kong comes out. They start playing DK Donkey Kong. I'm like, this is great. Yeah.
Everybody's cheering. Diddy Kong's there.
Oh, yes. Diddy Kong is there. He's
Dixie. She's there.
Okay, I didn't see her.
And then the baby one that was in the third game, which I don't remember his name.
I don't know.
But yeah.
Baby Kong.
I don't think so, but I didn't play the third one very much.
Yeah, but Diddy Kong is definitely there because at one point they're cheering for Donkey Kong and then everybody kind of stops, but Diddy Kong is still cheering. And they're like, Diddy, stop it.
Diddy, chill.
Diddy, chill. No, I'm never gonna hear that any other way now. Oh, okay. Yeah. So, of course, this is Seth Rogen playing Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
We got to hear the Seth Rogen laugh.
Yep.
I was like, I was really hoping not to hear that. Look, I don't mind Seth Rogen.
Yeah.
It's just sometimes I'm like, I'm not in a Seth Rogen mood, you know?
Yeah, it's not really the Donkey Kong I would like.
Yeah.
It was fine.
He was fine. Yeah.
But, yeah.
I did like Donkey Kong in this, though.
Yeah. I feel like, though, again, they tried to give him a story.
Yeah.
Of, like, he needs to impress his dad.
Mm-hmm.
But they did, like, really nothing with it.
Yeah.
It was very, like, he kind of related to Mario about it. But overall, it was just like, I don't feel like this was necessary.
Yeah.
And it could have been, they could have done other things.
Yeah,
I don't know.
because both of them have dads that are disappointed in them, basically.
Yeah. Or think he's just there to fight.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Anyway, so they're fighting.
He beats the crap out of Mario for a while.
Oh, yeah, he's beating the crap out of him.
Yeah.
And Mario's, there are, like, some of the yellow
Yeah, the power-up blocks.
power-up blocks
Yeah.
all over. So Mario goes to one of them, he hits it, he grabs a mushroom, he
And it's
stuffs it in
purple.
his...
Or blue.
Blue.
It's blue. So he's like, all right, here
He's
we
like,
go.
here we go. I'm gonna grow bigger. I'm gonna be able to beat him. No.
Yeah, blue
No.
mushrooms are tiny mushrooms.
They make you smaller. So he's like teeny tiny mushroom.
Yeah.
Mushroom?
He's teeny tiny mushroom.
Teeny tiny Mario. And he goes, or, you know, Donkey Kong's like, well, this is gonna be easy to kill you now.
Just picks him up and flicks him.
Yeah. And so, of course, when he hits whatever he falls onto, it hurts him. So he goes back to normal size.
Yep.
They fight a little bit more.
He falls down, gets another power block, and
It's the fire. It's the fire flower.
Yeah.
And
but
he's like,
DK blows it out.
exactly. So he can't use it, which was funny.
Yeah.
And then they fight some more. He flies like up into the air at one
Yeah,
point.
he gets just uppercutted into the stratosphere.
And there's a block up there though.
Yeah.
And he manages to get to that block.
Mm-hmm.
He grabs what it is.
Yep.
He turns
It's
into
the
Cat Mario. It's like, oh no, Cat Mario, really? Really?
That was another guy. I never really played much of that one.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember. It was on the Wii U, I think. But yeah. But man, it's apparently very powerful. I don't know really what its powers are, but
I don't either.
he was scratching, bouncing off of things.
Yeah, he's in his element now.
Yeah.
And he takes Donkey Kong down.
Yeah.
He wins.
Mm-hmm.
And so now that he's won, that means that they get the Kong army.
Yep.
But they're like, we're going to need carts.
Yep.
To get back to the Mushroom Kingdom so we can stop Bowser.
Yeah, they're gonna we're gonna intercept them here. We're gonna warp around or whatever, and we can surprise them.
Exactly.
Which everybody conveniently knows everybody's plans. Like they knew
how's this happening? Who's spying?
They knew when Bowser got the star, and then after this, Bowser's like, "Oh, or his associates like they're going to this place. They're going to try and do this." Like, it's like,
first of all, how do they know all this stuff? Second of all, how do they know that he has the star, but then they don't know that he's coming to propose to the princess?
Yeah, I don't know. It was weird. I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, so
they get their cards.
They get to pick their carts, just like in Mario Kart.
Just like in Mario Kart, where you
Mario Kart, the later ones.
Yeah, 8. Mm-hmm. And yeah, you get to pick the body and the wheels and all that.
What kind of like glider kind of thing you have.
Yeah.
And so
Mario gets the classic one. Peach gets her
the bike. Which usually when I play, I play a lot and I use the bike when I'm doing it. So when we play.
Looking good in that outfit too.
Okay.
Dang Peach.
Stop thirsting over Peach.
And then, of course, Toad gets a monster truck.
Yeah.
Looking good in that monster truck.
Okay. Stop thirsting after Toad.
Yeah, and they're off.
Yep.
All the Donkey Kongs are behind them.
Yeah.
Or whatever they are.
Yeah, the Kong army is following them because they all have their carts and everything. And they get to Rainbow Road. Mm-hmm. Did they play the Rainbow Road music?
I don't remember.
I don't think they did, which is disappointing because Rainbow Road is...
Depends on what version.
I like the Rainbow Road 64, of course, obviously, because that's the one that I played the most.
Yeah.
But I love the music from that one.
Yeah.
And I didn't hear it, so maybe
they get cut off pretty quick.
Yeah. And maybe they did play it, and it was just so low that I couldn't hear it or something.
Because, they played all kinds of music. Like when Donkey Kong gets defeated, they play from Donkey Kong, the game. Mm-hmm. Like, I can't remember if it's a losing one or I don't know anyway, but yeah.
They did play a lot of
like little music stings, yeah.
Even Bowser plays something on the piano.
Yeah. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Yeah.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, there's a lot of the music, but I don't recall hearing Rainbow Road.
We'll have to watch it again.
I don't know if I want to watch it again just for that.
But they get ambushed by a bunch of Koopas.
Yep, they show up out of nowhere. They're
all on carts.
Yep, they've got all kinds of like stuff that they're throwing out at them, all kinds of shells and everything.
Yep.
There's one of them that is really just after Mario the whole time.
Yeah, guy that's in like a crusher bulldozer looking deal.
Yeah, he manages to get away from it several times, but then he gets stuck on it at one point.
Yeah.
But then he gets out of it and he ends up on Donkey Kong's cart with him.
And they shoot him with one of the barrels. Blows up.
Yes. Blows up that guy's cart.
And he's mad.
He's very mad.
And he's like, oh yeah, blue shell, baby.
Exactly. So he is the blue shell.
Yeah.
So he goes after him. And
everyone hates the blue shell.
Yes. And you said, why didn't he go after Peach? Because
Peach was in the lead. It always goes after first place.
It does go after first place, but it did not. It went after them.
I guess if you are the blue shell, you can make whatever decision you want.
I guess so.
Still, just let them overtake her for a second.
Exactly.
And they can blow up.
Exactly.
But yeah, it causes a huge hole in the Rainbow Road. Mario and Donkey Kong fall into the ocean.
Yep. And once all this has happened, that stops the rest of the Kong army from going because they can't go because there's that hole in the road.
Yeah.
So Bowser comes in and he takes all of the Kong army.
Yep. Yeah. But Peach and Toad made it through. And they're going to the Mushroom Kingdom.
They get to the Mushroom Kingdom.
Gotta warn everybody.
They're like, we gotta evacuate the city. So all the Toads start evacuating. Mario and DK fall into the ocean, of course. And DK he gets hit by something.
Yeah, he gets hit by a wheel, I think.
Yeah, and he's fallen through the ocean. Mario goes in. He grabs him, pulls him back up, saves his life, basically. And then they get swallowed by an eel.
Yeah, there's a huge fish. Eats them up.
Yep. So, Yep. Bowser, of course, arrives at the Mushroom Kingdom. And Peach and Toad are there still. They're making their stand.
She's got like an axe. Toad's got a pan. He's got his frying pan.
Yep. Bowser comes out and he proposes.
Yeah. She's like, what?
No.
Why would I marry you?
Exactly. And then he gets his little wizard guy. I forget what his name is.
Kamek or something like that.
Kamek or something.
Yeah, something like that.
He gets him to blast Toad, basically. With like electricity, it looks like, or something. And so it hurts Toad, and she's like, okay, fine, I'll marry you if you don't hurt the Toads.
If you leave my Toads alone.
Exactly. So he's like, deal.
Yeah, you have my word.
Yep. So inside of the fish eel thing, because Donkey Kong calls it eel. That's why I wrote it down.
Yeah, I mean, it probably was.
But whatever they're inside, they find some kind of like a barrel rocket kind of thing.
Well, that was his part of was his cart. That was Donkey Kong's cart. It had been swallowed up as well.
Yeah, and they find it in there. Yeah,
this is where they had bonded over their dads being mean to them.
Yes.
Not believing in them.
Yeah.
Which felt not earned, but whatever.
So anyway, they use that to get out of the eel. Yeah. And they fly off into the air. Yep. They're heading off to the Mushroom Kingdom to stop Bowser.
Yep. Great control over that barrel.
Oh,
somehow.
Yeah. Definitely. It is time for a wedding.
Yep. Bowser's got his sweet hat on.
Oh, yeah. I love that top hat.
I do too.
Man, I
like wedding Bowser.
He's looking very dapper.
Yep.
I'm like, I would marry Bowser.
Yep. Who wouldn't?
Who wouldn't? Come on.
Toad brings Peach a bouquet.
Yes.
It's like, I got it. Found it. Here you go.
Yep.
She's like, good job, buddy. Get out of here.
Exactly. So she starts walking down the aisle. She gets down there.
We got guests. We got Big Bomb Guy.
Yep.
We got King Boo. He's there.
Oh, yeah. I forgot he was there. Oh, I love that when the bomb guy sits down, he sits down, he barely touches like a Koopa, and it
turns him into a
shell. Into a shell, and it starts like bouncing, and he has to stop it. Yeah, it's funny. So they're all there. It is time for the wedding.
Yep.
And
they bring in all the prisoners.
Yes.
They're like, I'm going to sacrifice them for you. Exactly. You're welcome.
So they start like lowering them toward the lava.
Yeah.
So this is like all the Kong army. You've got the penguins still. You've got that little star guy.
He's so happy.
He's so happy. He's like,
yay!
I'm finally going to die. And then you've got Luigi, of course.
Yeah.
And Luigi is like the lowest one.
He's like the closest one, yeah.
So he's like almost in the lava at this point. And then Peach is like, I'm not, did you really think I was going to marry you? Basically. And
her bouquet is an ice flower.
Yes. I did not know these were a thing.
Yeah, they came around. I feel like they were also kind of a weed.
Probably.
Don't roll your eyes.
No, I'm just saying probably. I was rolling my eyes because probably because like all the new stuff that It's like, if it's something that I don't know, it's like, yeah, it's probably a Wii thing.
I think you turn into an elephant in the new one. Wonder. I don't know why.
Huh.
Huh.
Really? Okay.
In Odyssey, which is a really good game, you could throw your hat onto things and possess them. That's fun.
Is that the one that... Isn't there one where there's, like, female... Like, isn't there one where there's, like, a female Bowser or something?
Bowsette? I don't think that was ever in a game. That was
it was just
fanfic.
Okay. Fan art. Okay.
Yeah.
It was like, what would happen if this,
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so. I could be wrong.
I don't know.
It's basically Daisy dressed up like Bowser, kind of. What it looks like. Not that I've seen it. Not that I've researched this.
Not that you have it saved to your desktop or anything.
Not that it's my phone welcome
background.
screen. Not that I have it tattooed on my arm. I think that's what it is.
I'm not sure. Oh man, but she has the ice flower and she gets the power from it, so she turns into Elsa from Frozen, basically.
Yep.
I mean, blue dress and everything.
Mm-hmm. She starts freezing people.
Yeah, and of course she freezes Bowser.
And the
she freezes
winch.
That is making all the people go toward the lava. And here come Mario and Donkey Kong.
Mm-hmm.
Donkey Kong sees... Not Donkey Kong. There's another block somewhere. I forget where it is. But Mario goes for it. It is the...
Oh, yeah. They're like... They don't get onto the ship, I think. They land like in the land and they're like gathering all the power blocks together.
Yeah.
And so they start just going through there. Donkey Kong gets a fire flower. So he's fired.
That's right.
And Mario gets the raccoon leaf.
Yes.
Which goes full raccoon suit. Not like Mario 3 where it was just the tail and the ears.
Yeah. So it's like Tanuki, right?
Something like that.
Suit. Anyway, he's got his little onesie, basically, his little raccoon onesie. Yep. He shows up, or they all show up at the wedding, of course. And Peach is like, "Why are you dressed like a bear?"
Yeah.
Which is cute. But Bowser, who is frozen there, he can still see everything. So he sees Peach talking to Mario. And he's so jealous.
He's so mad.
He's so mad about it.
So he busts out of the ice.
Yeah, he does. Oh, also, while all this is happening, I forgot that the ice around it breaks.
Yeah.
And they all start going down again. Luigi is in the lava.
His cage is being melted.
Yes, he is like... trying to hold on to the very top of the cage, but Donkey Kong shows up and he grabs him and brings him back up. So Luigi's fine, except
saves everybody.
He starts falling and Mario saves him because he can fly.
He can fly raccoon, baby.
Exactly.
Everybody knows raccoons can fly.
Yes, because raccoons fly. He saves him, and that's when they show up at the top, basically. Yeah, and Bowser sees him and comes out of the ice. He breaks through the ice.
Yeah, and he orders
Bomber Bill,
destroy the kingdom.
Yep. So Bomber Bill comes out.
Yeah, they shoot the big missile. Yeah,
and he's going down to hit Mushroom Kingdom.
Mario tries to stop him.
Yep.
Can't really do much.
No. So he takes his little furry tail and he
tail whacks him in the eye.
Hits it in the eye, which that makes Bomber Bill follow after him. So he goes after him. They fly around a little bit. He's being chased, and he sees a warp.
It's the one he came in.
Yes, the warp pipe, and he goes toward it, but he moves out of the way before he goes in there. And Bomber Bill goes in.
Yeah,
he goes through. He explodes, and when he explodes,
in like limbo.
It's like between all the different places. So when he explodes, of course, that starts sucking everything in.
I don't know why he thought that was a good idea.
I don't either.
Maybe
he didn't realize he was going to explode, but then it seems like he's still going to be going somewhere.
Yeah. I don't know. It seemed like a weird choice.
Yeah. So he explodes the warp pipe, basically. Everyone starts going through, gets sucked in. Yep. They come out in the real world.
Mm-hmm. Well, Mario and Luigi do first.
They're
like, oh, we're in Brooklyn.
Yes. And then everybody else comes through, too. Yeah. And so that means, the
whole ship comes in.
Yes, exactly. Bowser's whole ship is there. Yeah. And everybody that was there
crashes in Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm. And
Luigi hides in a dumpster. Bowser.
Yes. Mario is tries to fight Bowser. He gets hit. He goes through into Punch-Out Pizzeria.
Yep.
Which made me laugh. And of course, we see the Jumpman again.
Mm-hmm.
Jumpman game.
Yeah, arcade game.
Yep. And
the star's out there.
Yes.
He tried to go get the star at the beginning, but Bowser stopped him.
Yes.
Now his little wizard's holding on to it.
Yep. And
Peach gets a turtle shell and kicks it and hits that star.
She gets a turtle shell.
Yeah. She kills somebody. Takes their turtle shell.
And takes their turtle shell.
Yeah.
Hits the wizard guy who it knocks his concentration out or whatever.
I think it hit the star and knocked it out of that.
Yeah, the star goes flying though.
Yeah. They're like, Mario, get the star.
Yep, so Mario runs after the star.
And Bowser does too.
Yep, and Bowser starts breathing fire at him. And you think,
getting close.
Mario's going to get killed by the fire.
Going to engulf him.
Nope, Luigi shows up.
Luigi has a sewer lid. And
a manhole cover.
It, yeah.
Yep, and he's blocking the fire. And then they both go for the star, and they grab the star.
He takes Luigi's hands and they go to the star.
Because they can do everything when they're together. Yeah.
So they're both superstars.
Yeah, they got the star power. So
and they wreck shop.
Yep, basically. So yeah, they start beating up everybody. And start beating up Bowser. And then finally, they've basically defeated Bowser. And then they give him, or Peach gives him, a blue mushroom, which shrinks him down.
Yeah, and they put him in a little jar.
Yes. And Mario had said something about how in the real world, you know, turtles are pets and everything. And if you were in Brooklyn, I would give you a pet turtle.
Yeah.
And so basically that's her pet turtle now.
Yeah. Like I told you, I'd get you a pet turtle.
Exactly. And so their parents show up. They're very proud of
like, you did so well. Yeah. Everybody's really happy. Nobody's freaking out that a huge ship has just destroyed
half of Brooklyn.
Yeah, like a lot of people are dead.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, they've been crushed by Bowser's ship, but
they're in a bad way. Yeah.
All these houses have been crushed. Yeah, you know, nobody has a place to live.
Yeah,
there's no telling what other damages have been caused.
Yeah, it's gonna be a nightmare.
Yeah, but everybody's so happy about it. Even Spike is there and he's happy. And it's like, get out of here, Spike. We don't want you. We don't want you here. So yeah, their parents are very proud of him and everything. Yeah,
and Dad even says he's proud of him. Cut to.
They wake up.
There's newspaper clippings.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody hails them as heroes. Yes. Nobody's freaked out by this huge gorilla with a tie.
Yeah,
or this mushroom boy
with a vest.
Yeah.
Random princess in the middle of Brooklyn.
Right.
You know?
Everybody's happy about them doing this.
The alarm clock goes off. They wake up. They put on
Mr. Blue Sky.
Yep. Mario is putting on his outfit and everything. Luigi's there too. They walk out together. They're not in the real world. They're not in Brooklyn.
Probably because they were kicked out for destroying Brooklyn.
Everything. They're like, okay, but yeah. So they're living in the Mushroom Kingdom now. They're going off.
They're going to work.
Doing plumbing.
I guess.
In the Mushroom Kingdom.
Yeah, I don't know.
How much plumbing do they need to do there?
I don't know. Oh, they go into the pipe, so they're probably going around to other worlds and stuff. Maybe. Or working on those warp pipes. I don't know, but
maybe.
Yeah. Going on adventures.
But basically, that's it. That's the end.
That's pretty much it, yeah.
And then we start having the credits. We see Bowser. He is playing the piano again.
Singing Peaches.
Singing Peaches.
But then it gets cut off again.
It's like, let him finish the song, please. He's in a little cage.
Yeah.
Because he's the pet now.
Yeah. But at least they gave him a little piano.
They did.
But he told him to shut up and stop playing.
Yeah, it's like, why give him a piano if you're just going to tell him to stop playing it? Come on.
It's cruel.
That's so mean. So yeah, poor Bowser.
Yep.
He just wanted to marry the princess.
Yeah.
He just wanted love. Come on. And then at the very end, there's a little post-credits scene.
Yeah.
And
I forgot what it was.
It shows like the place, like the level 1, 2 and everything.
Where they like first went in the pipe.
Exactly. It shows the warp pipe there. And there's something there. It's an egg.
It's a little Yoshi.
It's a little egg and it cracks open and you hear Yoshi.
Yeah. We did see some Yoshis like when they were traveling through. all the multicolored ones.
Yeah, it was cute.
So,
I like Yoshi.
Yeah. So.
Oh, also, we did see the dog from the beginning of the movie when they went back into Brooklyn.
Oh,
it
yeah.
Showed him, and he was like, still kind of giving him
like a nod.
Eye,
He's like, I have proof.
He still kind of looked like he was mad a little bit, but
no, he's very stoic. He was.
Okay.
It was those things of like the tough like general that's been tough on him the whole time. Where he's like, "You did it. You did good." So dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But that was pretty much it.
That was the movie.
If they make another one, do I rush out and see it? No.
Will I watch it when it comes out on Netflix?
Probably. Yeah. But yeah. It's not enough to where I'm like, gotta see them. But I wasn't mad that we watched it. And it was pretty short. It's only like an hour and a half. Mm-hmm. Not too bad.
I mean, next time I think they need to bring in Wario.
Yeah.
He's
I think
be the
Wario, Waluigi. Yeah.
They gotta be the bad guys in the next one.
I'd love it. Yeah.
Maybe they can even have Bowser like teaming up.
Maybe.
Bring him back, have him teamed up with everybody. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe do a little Super Mario RPG kind of thing where Bowser's on the team.
Maybe.
Against a bigger bad.
There you go.
We'll see. Or not. Who knows? I don't know what they're going to do with it, honestly.
They may never make another one.
Yeah.
I mean,
who knows?
Surely they will.
Maybe.
Because, I mean, it did really well.
Did it? Yeah.
And, I mean, it was like...
I couldn't remember how it did.
I'm pretty sure it was like the top on the box office until Barbie showed up.
Okay.
So, I mean, did pretty well. It is made by Illumination, and you know how they are about sequels.
They love their sequels.
So, I wouldn't be surprised if there's another one in the works.
A Minions crossover.
Please no. Please no. I don't want to see the Minions in a Mario movie.
In anything.
No, not really. I'd rather not.
Oh,
I don't understand how the Minions are so popular.
I liked the first Despicable Me.
Oh yeah, the first one was good.
But yeah, it's kind of gotten a little tired at this point.
I don't want to watch the Minions movie.
Yeah.
If it's a Despicable Me movie that's got Gru in it, I would watch it. But,
yeah.
Because I did watch the first two.
Yeah.
I think. Anyway.
All right. Well, let's get to our snack this week.
Okay.
The snack is on theme.
It is.
We actually have one.
We did it.
Not just a pink thing. We actually have Super Mario branded items here.
Yes. Mark went to get us a snack and some other stuff because I made soup.
Yeah, some dinner. Very good soup.
And I was like, grab some snacks.
Mm-hmm.
So he texted me from the store and was like, do you want this or that? And this was the one I chose.
Yes.
So.
And the choices were Fun Dip or Ritz Bits.
Yes.
Which is the little cheese sandwiches.
Yes.
And you immediately texted back, Fun Dip.
Yes. Because I have Ritz here. Not Ritz Bits, but I do have Ritz here. Mm-hmm. If I want Ritz, I can eat Ritz. I can just go into my kitchen. But I don't have Fun Dip here.
True. I've not had Fun Dip in a long time.
And technically, this is not Fun Dip. It is Diggin' Dips.
Yes. Very different.
But they are little Valentines, because this is Valentine's stuff.
It is.
And they have like the to and from and everything, because these are for you to give to your Valentine.
This would have been I would have loved to get this as a Valentine.
Oh, yeah. I would have too.
It's perfect.
Because, I mean, even if I didn't like Mario
still.
I would still be like, but it's a candy stick and some powdered sugar, basically. Flavored sugar
stick with sugar coating.
With flavored sugar.
Yep.
Why would I not like this? Now, when I was younger, when I would get not Diggin' Dips or whatever, but when I would get Fun Dip, I would, after I finished eating it, because you can eat the stick and everything, I would break the stick in half and I would stick it.
Like a walrus.
I would stick it under my top lip so I had a really big front teeth because there was this show that I watched. Oh, God, I'm surprised I haven't mentioned it on here. As far as I know, I haven't, but I may have. It was called Zoobilee Zoo. It was real weird. Sometimes I think that it was just a fever dream, but then other people talk about it and I'm like, okay, so it wasn't. But it had like Ben Vereen, and who was like big like Broadway guy. And there were just, how am I not a furry after watching this, honestly? Because there were people dressed as animals, basically. Yeah. And one of them, my favorite one, of course, was Builder Beaver.
Okay.
So I would put them there and I would pretend to be him. Yeah. Because I was a weird child, as we already know. As we all know, because it seems like every few weeks I'm like, oh, and here's this very strange story from when I was a child. Here you go. This is what weird thing I used to do when I was a kid. But you know what? You played with pencils, so you can't say anything.
I wasn't saying anything. I don't know why we gotta attack me now.
So, anyway, these are dig and dips. So, very similar.
We have two flavors.
We have two flavors. The dip and sticks, of course, are vanilla because they're always vanilla.
Yeah.
We have blue raspberry and we have watermelon. You do not like watermelon stuff, right?
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of watermelon flavored things.
I do like watermelon flavored stuff.
Yeah.
The other is blue raspberry, of course. I don't really like blue raspberry that much.
So it worked out perfectly.
So I'm going to have the watermelon and you can have the blue raspberry.
Perfect.
And I mean, because I figure we don't want to have both of them.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good.
I think one is probably fine.
Give them the best chance.
Yes. Uh-oh, it's manufactured in a facility that processes soy.
Uh-oh. Lick the stick first.
It's a product of Mexico, by the way.
Very vanilla stick.
By the way, these don't expire till 2026, so we got plenty of time. Yes, very vanilla.
Pretty sour.
Mine's not really.
It's the joy of the blue raspberry.
Also, it doesn't really taste like watermelon, though.
Yeah.
It's weird. It doesn't have a lot of flavor.
Yeah. I mean, besides the, like, initial blast of sour, not a whole lot of blue raspberry. I still like it, though. It's about like a Smartie. About that level.
Yeah, pretty subtle flavor.
I like mine just fine.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, it's not gonna be like my favorite thing we've had. I think it's pretty middle of the road.
It makes me want to try Fun Dips, though. Do they still make Fun Dip?
Yes, they do, because I actually had Fun Dip not too long ago, because I think, like, right around Halloween, like right after Halloween, I think one of my coworkers bought some stuff that had Fun Dip in it.
Oh, okay.
And they left one thing of Fun Dip at work, in the workroom, not the workroom, in the break room, in the little basket where we put any candy that we want to share with people. And I grabbed it because I wanted it. And
was it better than this?
Yeah.
More flavor.
I can't remember the flavor.
Well, I'm probably gonna go 5.
Yeah, I was gonna go with 5 too.
Yeah, because I think it could be better, but I still like it.
Yeah. Big question is, oh no, I didn't get it very well.
Oh no.
No.
Oh. Gotta make them even. Oh, wow. We're getting the beaver guy right now. It's terrifying.
Thank you.
Score's now at 2. Yeah. All right. Well, let us know what you thought of the Super Mario Brothers movie. What are your Mario memories? Or were you a Sega kid, you freak? Let us know on Twitter at
Sonic. Gross.
Having Funcast, or on Facebook at Having Fun Pod.
Or you can send an email to us to havingfunpod@gmail.com.
All right. Go have fun, and we will see you next week. Goodbye.
Bye.